Passes it again on the point to Nielsen. Over to the other point to Sealing into Hatfield.
From Anderson with Graves. Pass to Graves. There's number 50. Adam Graves.
He's not intimidated anywhere, is he?
Here comes Yager down low. And he scores. Number 50 for Jaromir Yager.
And tonight on Garden Ice, for just the fourth time in the 96-year history of the franchise, a 50-goal scorer for the Blue Shirts. Chris Kreider scores in a 4-2 Rangers loss to the Carolina Hurricanes. There they are. Chris Kreider on April 12, 2022. Jaromir Jagr, March 24, 2006. Adam Graves, March 23rd of 94. And Vic Hadfield on April 2nd of 1972. The four players in franchise history to score 50 goals in a season. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Mercedes-Benz Rangers postgame show. John Giannone, Henrik Lundqvist, Steve Valiquette. Long after the 4-2 loss to the Hurricanes is forgotten, what will be remembered is that Chris Kreider, who had not scored more than 28 in a season in his Rangers career, reaches the 50-goal plateau tonight, Hank. And you said months ago you thought he was going to get there and beyond. Yep. He did it. What goes through your mind?
I'm just happy for Chris. Amazing accomplishment. Congrats to Kreider. We talked about it going into this game. His consistency, that's why he's at number 50. He's been scoring 25, 27, 28 goals. The skill has been there for years. The consistency's been there this year. That's why he's crossing that huge milestone. So congrats, Chris. Well-deserved. And what a year. Yeah. I mean, it's been amazing to watch him play, the confidence and how, he's scoring in different ways. But he's scoring in all these areas where he's so good. Around the net, but he can also shoot from the outside, deflection. We've seen some deflection goals this year that it's just amazing to watch. So he's up there now, top goal scorer in the league, and to me personally, it's been more of a matter of time before he gets there because he has all the tools to do
And Steve, it's pretty amazing because here he is signing a contract, right? A long-term deal. Sometimes that can be an albatross for a player, but he has embraced it and everything that it represents, and boy, has he paid dividends.
I just think he's been so driven, John. I mean, motivation comes and goes, but he's been so driven this year, always working towards consistency. That's really what his key for this season was, and you can see it in his approach. He does the same thing every single time, doesn't waver, but continues to get results even when it doesn't go his way for the first several tries. I mean, he will stay with it, and he has a plan. Whether he's getting up the ice or he's staying net front, I think one of the things across the league that's really not the message of what he's done is what he does tonight. People around the league are talking about how, he just gets his goals around net front. That's only the 22nd goal that's been right there in offensive zone play. He's been adding range. He's been off the rush. He's gotten shorthanded goals. He's not a one-trick pony, and don't let people around the league set that narrative. It's not true. He's been the best player there, but that's not all that he does. He's added his game. You don't score 50 one way. And he's done it everywhere.
To score so many goals right in front, it comes down to awareness, to know where to be, where to place yourself, because those plays develop so fast. If it's a rebound or to be on the right side of the defenseman, it comes from experience, knowing where to stand. Positioning in front of the net is so important because the plays happen so fast. And I think he just understands where to be at the right time when the shot comes, and he reads off of his teammates, when the shot comes, and the puck finds him, but it's also where he just understands where to be, and there's no thinking. It's like right away, and it's in. We've seen so many times this year.
Don't you think it's just his tools, though? He's the skater, right? He's got size. In a year that you're not allowed to cross-check the way that you once did in front of the net, this has also been a big part of the breakthrough, and it works because he's able to get there so quickly. You have to be explosive, you have to have size, but you have to have smarts, and I think he's put those three things together. And for years, we've always talked about his tools and the skill set, but now he's able to do it consistently, and I'm telling you right now, he has a plan. If he's alone in front, there's a lot of instances this year that he just puts it off the goalie himself to get it back himself and then score on the rebound.
I think it's easier to score these goals now in front of the net. I feel like the defensemen today are a little nicer to the guys in front.
A little lighter, maybe?
A little lighter than if you go back in 20 years. Obviously, different rules, but also I think they let guys stand there. And they try to get to the stick sometimes, but we've seen a lot of goals where he he's kind of by himself a little bit, which surprised me a few times because he's so good at it. I would expect like halfway through the season that teams would go really hard on him, but you can't move him, that's for sure. But the one thing you have to go after is stick. But he reads the situations really well. He goes out, comes back in, and kind of gives himself a little room to do his thing. And it's been impressive.
And if you need to wonder how elite this company is, Kreider's only the 94th player in NHL history to score 50 in a season, just the 8th active player. And here are your single-season goal leaders in Rangers franchise history. Jaromir Jagr with 54, Adam Graves with 52, Chris Kreider has 50, and Vic Hadfield started it all back in '72, becoming the first Rangers goal scorer to reach 50 in a season. He's the only other Ranger other than Kreider to do it on Madison Square Garden ice. We saw it earlier on tonight, and we welcome in now via telephone from his Ontario home, the great number 11, Vic Hadfield. Vic, what does it feel like to watch another member of the organization join your club of 50 goals in a season?
Well, it makes us all very, very proud. And to be a Ranger means a lot. And, you've got a young fellow like Chris coming along, an outstanding individual on and off the ice. And I just can't be any more pleased for him and the team.
Vic, you did yours in the final game of the '72 season, and you needed to score 2 goals, and we see right there the 2 pucks, numbers 49 and 50. What do you remember about reaching that amazing plateau?
Well, back then, I needed 2 goals. We were after, let's win the game first. And it came across that Dennis DeJordy was in the net for Montreal. And I used to board Dennis when he was when he went to the American Hockey League. So I went over and thanked him and gave him a little jab. But that's something you're never going to forget. It was in front of our own crowd. We always had the backing of the hockey, the fans there in New York, and that's something you're never going to forget. But I'm so pleased for Chris. Here he's just an outstanding individual. I had the opportunity to meet him in the hangar, the sweater hanging, 2 or 3 years ago. And I hear nothing but outstanding things about Chris.
And again, as we mentioned before, this is the only time, other than your time, that it's been done on Madison Square Garden ice by a Ranger. How much more special was it doing it in front of your own home crowd?
Well, we only had that last game, and, we were trying to win. And it just so happened that I had the opportunity to put him in playing with Jean Rotel and Roger Lebert and the fans from New York. We went in and we won it. And the other stuff was kind of secondary. But it's something that I'll never forget. In scoring that 50th goal. And but with Chris, it's again, you made us all very, very proud.
The great number 11, Vic Hadfield. Thanks for reminiscing with us. Thanks for taking the time. All the best.
Thank you. Take care now.
Yeah, Vic Hadfield joining us moments ago at the podium across the street inside the Garden. Chris Kreider talking about reaching that magical number 50.
Chris, it felt like the first 2 periods was maybe the best you guys have looked at against this particular opponent this season, and then third period obviously gets away from you. But were there signs you felt like of progress in this game?
It was more the back end of the second period that got away from us. I think there were moments in the third, but they seemed to raise their level, got pucks behind us, and we're playing physical, finishing every check. We were having troubles getting the puck out, getting the puck in. It was a playoff hockey. There were momentum swings, and they took advantage of theirs. So just a little too late for us getting on the forecheck there in the third at times. That's got to be a staple for us. It's been a staple. When things are going well, we're aggressive on the forecheck. We force turnovers, but when you're constantly trying to break the puck out, you're not able to establish a forecheck. So we had to be better at breaking the puck out. That means support each other, skate for each other, making those hard, simple plays on walls. Playoff hockey.
Was that especially true, the entry stuff on the power play? Looked like you guys couldn't really get too much established there.
Power play was just disjointed. The timing was off. Speed was off. I mean, they got a very good penalty kill, but at the same time, we have to find a way to get in the zone. We've been pretty good all year against penalty kills that pressure. If anything, we have trouble when the kill sits back a little bit, because then forces us to manufacture our own speed and manipulate the kill. Whereas when the penalty kill is aggressive, those guys are unbelievable at drawing guys in 5-on-5, 5-on-4, and making plays and creating seams. So I think we were okay when we got in the zone, but at the same time we got to be able to get in the zone and set up. So go back and look at it, but yeah, I just thought it was disjointed on the entries a lot of the times.
Chris, we've been talking a lot about battle for first place and stuff. How much does that mean to you guys in the room? Like, you're already in the playoffs, but how much do you want first place?
I think you could see how much we wanted it. That was one of our better starts. There was a lot of buy-in. Honestly, we played pretty well at times. Like I said, they raised their level and tilted the ice on us, and we were able to get a couple of pretty good looks. So it means a lot to us. We're going to battle right to the end. We want home ice. Like I said the other day, the first step was securing a playoff spot. And now we want home ice, and we want to win the division.
What does 50 mean to you?
Something we could probably talk about another day, but it's hard after a game like that where we were in it, we were doing a lot of good things. So I think it would mean a lot more if we had found a way to win that game. But I think it's something that I'll appreciate. It's hard to appreciate right now.
I get that. But has this, since you've gotten to the upper 40s and you got to 49, was this on your mind the last couple of days?
To be honest, I'm kind of glad it's over because I think it was on other people's minds. We got a lot of really good guys in that room who were pulling for me. Unbelievable teammates. So
did it seem different tonight for you? Was it a little bit different?
I could feel guys.
guys were forcing.
I could feel guys looking for me, and they play very tight man to man. And my good buddy Brett Pesci was tight to me a lot of the times, and guys were looking for me. And he was telling me I felt like a shooting guard a lot of the night, trying to work my way around picks and get open. But that's how they play defense. So. I think it's better for the whole team now that we can just go back to playing hockey and taking what the other team gives us, because, like I said, we've got some absolutely incredible people in that room who were pulling for me. And that means the world to me. But put it behind us and everyone go back to shooting the puck, and I can go back to screening the goalie.
Well, sorry to bring it back to you, but when you were growing up, when you were playing, did you ever think of yourself at 50? I'd like to get 50.
So I was raising the Stanley Cup. I had a few posters on my wall growing up. I had a Joe Thornton poster when he played for the Bruins that said "Speed Kills," which is kind of ironic. And I had a Stanley Cup on my wall. I remember watching Ray Bourque win it with Colorado. I loved watching the playoffs. I wanted to win a Stanley Cup. I think that's what we all dream of doing someday. So. That's the ultimate goal, and I know none of us in that room will be happy until we get there.
It would mean a lot more to me if we found a way to win the game. It's something I will appreciate, but it's hard to do now. Sums up Chris Kreider on a night where he scores 50, but the Rangers lose.